What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of our Real Salt Lake career mode, and today we've got 3 games on the docket as we look to get to the end of March. LAFC, the New York Red Bulls, and Toronto FC. So a couple of difficult games in there, though Toronto have just moved Giovinco on, but I believe they bought Brooks in. We'll have to find out. But for the moment, our squad is rather thin, and unfortunately we can't bring anybody in until July, which is where at the end of this episode will be at the end of March, so still quite a while to go. But next episode, as you can see, we've got 3 games in 6 days with a really thin squad. I've got 1 striker. It's going to be very difficult to get through that gap, playing well enough as it is. So we've got a couple of tough ones coming up today, and then a couple of tight ones next episode. But let's jump into it right now. We got LAFC, Real Salt Lake. We drew the first game there against FC Dallas. We had a chance or two to win it, couldn't quite. Hopefully we can build on that today, get some wins. Ball comes back inside. Oh, nicely done. Good ball in there. It's hit. Oh, and that's in the back of the net. Off the volley. It's Rossi. It's 1-0 to Los Angeles. Ugh. Not a good start. We've been playing all right, but no chances really for either side. And then that comes swinging in. I thought I might get to it with the header, but not quite. It's just too small over there, and beaten near post again. And this is why we didn't turn shot power up. Imagine it up on that case. Flying into the back of the net. Rusnak back inside. Kralach. He snuck around. And he's going to have a hit from distance. Oh, and that's snuck into the back of the net. What's happened there? Must have taken at least a deflection, but it's 1-1 here, 21 minutes on. And just like against Dallas, it only took a couple minutes for us to get back level. Got to see what's happened here again, though. That just seemed to trickle by him after we hit it. And smashed it, and oh. And he's hit it, and it's gone into the back of the net. I'm not sure if that was going in or not. They've given the goal to him. No, that definitely would have gone wide. It will be an own, well, it may not be an own goal, but it would have been an own goal in real life. 1-1. Nice. Got a couple men forward here. Good football. Can we get it to Baird? He's made a good run. Baird, he's going to hit that first time, and it's a pretty poor hit, really. And we're about to head into halftime. And can we have another attempt before? And we can get that cross in there. Penalty? Oh! What? Am I crazy? God, that looked like such an easy penalty there. And the ball is swung in and cleared. And Savarino's not going to let me hit it. And it's going to be halftime. How in God was that not a penalty? I don't think he got any of the ball. They gave him a corner, but it didn't look like he got any of the ball, did it? 1-1 at halftime, and we've been playing rather well the last 20 minutes or so, though they're quite a threat on the break. They've got some pace out wide. Oh, Rossi did well. And it's hooked into a dangerous spot, and that's a tight header there, but that looked like a goal all the way. Goalie wasn't coming to get it. You got to head on to it. Just put it over the bar. Dangerous corner to come in. And half hour left to play here. 1-1 still. That's a good ball back, and it's back inside. And oh God, that was rather wide. Nice. Back post there. Can we get that cross in? He can get it in. He's hit that first time, and it's in the back of the net. A lovely cross, and it's 2-1, and we've taken the lead here. Savarino with the goal. 65 minutes on the clock, and we've come back from 1-0 down, and we've grinded out a lead here, 2-1, and he's just escaped the left back there, and I'm not sure where he was, but he got ahead of him there, and that's a nice finish. Just got it onto the sole of his foot and just pushed it into the back of the net. Nicely done. Goalkeeper couldn't get out there in time. It's a good goal. 2-1. Beckerman. Nice little ball out wide. Oh, Lennon. Oh, nicely done. He did take it back. And it's pushed in behind here. And Lennon's going to swing it back close. And it's Acosta. Oh, he smashed the bar. Oh, God, will that come back to bite us? I really hope not. Right off the bar. Just had to touch it in. Can make that run around the outside. It's Kralak. One more into Baird. And he's made that run in. It's Kralak here, and it's 3-1, and we have sealed the deal here. Our first game at home ends in a 3-1 victory. And we're going to go ahead and grab 3 points here after our away draw with Dallas. And we're going to get this episode off to a good start here. It's nicely done. It's a really good run after he gave it to Baird. And then a good finish, of course. We had a couple chances there. Of course, the bar a minute ago. 3-1, though, and that should do it. And that will, excuse me, bring us back up to 4 points, as this game is just into added time. Pretty difficult game. There is some pace on the wings here. Ooh, almost brought him down, and it's come right back to Ramondo. And Diamande is really a handful up front there for LA, but we're going to sneak away here with 3 points. And it's going to push us back further up the table a little bit. We've obviously like to get off to a good start and move on and keep collecting points and not really have to force ourselves to collect points later on. But we did pretty well to grab that victory. 3-1 over a pretty difficult opponent. And on to the next one, which is New York Red Bulls. We have some tough games today, and hopefully that can put us in a nicer position. See if we can grab another 3 points, keep the momentum up, as my cats are freaking out. And hopefully we can keep the momentum up. We would like to keep on going, but this will be a tough game. So we're going to jump right into that game. We have Real Salt Lake and New York Red Bulls. Let's go. Nice. Backing across one more. Can we get it going? Can we get an early opening goal? Here's Plata's in, and it's in. And it's a minute and a half here. We've taken the lead. And New York kind of just opened on up as we went right through. And Plata with a great finish. And they just stuck over there. The right back just came right in. And Plata was right there for the easy finish. And game just starts. No touch for New York Red Bulls. But they trail. Ooh, bad giveaway. Not what we want to do. Not what we want to do. Good football. Oh, wow, he's hit the bar. I thought that was going to be leveled right off the bat. And he smacked the bar, and he'll be disappointed with that. Got to finish. And we've almost given the ball away. Let's just clear it. This game's rather open so far already. One more. Is he onside? He is. 2-0. And he is onside. It's 2-0. And that's a really lovely run right there. I believe that's Rusnak. And it is 2-0. And New York have been really poor defensively to start this game here. Look at this. And he's just stayed on. It's the right back there who's having a shocker so far. And at fault for both goals, really. And he kept him onside. The rest of the line pushed up. And he didn't. And it's 2-0. One more there. Nicely done. There it is. Oh! What? How in the world did I lose out on that? Oh, how in God's name did he do that? That was a goal. An easy goal as well. And we're going to head into halftime 2-0 up after our 2 early goals there. 2 goals inside 20 minutes to start this game. And that was, oh, that was going to be a third. Jesus. I'm not sure how he got a foot in there. No idea. But that's alright. We'll take our 2-0 lead into the second half and see what we can do. Baird, can he get that ball through? He can. It's Rusnak. It's a good first-time touch. And Rusnak, it's 3-0. And that's surely game over here as we're 65 minutes in. Rusnak grabs another 3-0. And New York have been blown away here. They've been pretty poor all game, especially defensively. It's pretty crazy stuff. I didn't expect them to be this poor. They won their first 2. But really bad today. The right back himself is awful, though the center backs are not that much better here. And we are 3-0 up. And here come New York looking for a bit of something here as the ball comes in. Cross surely to come in any moment, perhaps. And there it is, and he's wide open. But Ramondo grabs it, and that's Red Bull's second chance, other than the one hitting the bar early. But other than that, they've done a whole lot of nothing. And we're going to come away with 3 points as there's only 2 minutes to go. And Rusnak, he's on a hat trick. Might as well have a hit. And wow, what a goal. And there's his hat trick. I was just looking just to smack it, see if he could get it his hat trick, and he did. We left him out there because we've got plenty of time between this game and the next. And he does grab his hat trick. 4-0, comprehensively beaten here. New York Red Bulls here. And I thought he was going to block this, and it went right through his legs. A bit lucky, but a brilliant strike. 4-0, and a hat trick for Rusnak. And an absolute drubbing of the New York Red Bulls here. And it is 4-0. 7 goals in our 2 games today. After our draw there, as Rusnak gives himself a 10-point rating. A very, very brilliant game there. And Red Bulls were so all over the place. It was different with the others, of course. Dallas defensively were quite good. And then LA we had to really work for our goals, and it just seemed to cut right through butter when we were playing New York there. Very, very strange. But we are top of the Western Conference there as we move forward to play Toronto FC. Now, they just lost Giovinco, but as I said, I believe they bought someone in, but only 2 draws from their 2 games so far. They're going to want to step it up. But, guys, this is the Eastern Conference. 7 points from 4, 7 points from 4. Philadelphia have a chance to go top. New York do. Early standings yet, but we can grab ourselves. We'll stay on top should we win this game. But let's go into it. We have Toronto FC on the road. Let's go. One across. This is Acosta. One more. Can we get it one more? Yes, we can. And Baird, that's a lovely touch from Rusnak. And Rusnak in, and Rusnak, it was going wide anyway, a bit soft. The angle was a little bit tighter than I wanted it to be. A good early chance here. There we go. One more. It's Plata. He's in tons of space here. Plata. Heavy touch. And it's going to go out for a bloody goal kick as well. That second touch was a little bit heavy. I just wanted to step just back inside. And big chance. Back inside. It's Krylach in space and has a hit. Oh, it's in the back of the net. And it's a great goal. And we've taken the lead. A lovely strike from distance has given us a 1-0 advantage here in Toronto. And what a goal that is. And who was that? Krylach, I'm pretty sure. And that's a great strike. A brilliant finish right into the corner there. The bottom corner. On the. Look at that. No chance for the goalkeeper right there. And that's 1-0. And we've had a couple chances. And though Toronto haven't done too much of anything so far. We've had a couple chances, and we finally put one away, though half chance that. And it's gone in. 1-0. Lovely ball out here, and it's Oro. And their first real chance of the bloody game, and what a goal from Oro there. And it's 1-1 here. Look at that strike. They've had nothing all bloody game. And then the one opportunity, and he's absolutely fired that in off the post. What a goal that is. And look where he takes this from. This is a brilliant goal. Fired it across the goalkeeper and right in off the post. Look at this. And Raimondo couldn't get out there onto it. That's a great goal. 1-1. Nicely done. Cut back inside there. One more. Beckerman. One more. Rusnak cuts back inside on his left foot. Oh, that was not far away. I thought that had gone in. Beckerman does well, and he finds him, and Barrett, he didn't get enough on it. He was in a really good position, but had to slide to hit it, and that let the chance go. Beckerman back into Baird. Heavy. One more. Nicely done. It's Rusnak. 2-1. And it's a good little move, a little bit lucky to come back to him, but then a good ball in. And Rusnak, who looks like our player of the season already, has been absolutely influential in everything we've done in all 3 games today. And that's a really good finish. 4 goals in a couple games now. Really good finish right into the corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. And we've taken a 2-1 lead here. Osorio coming forward. Altidore. Moro does well up the wing there and get the header out. Not quite. Oh my god. 2-2. Couldn't get the header out. He's just headed it straight down, and then it's headed over, and Delgado's all alone out there. and he smashes it into the back of the net. 66 minutes gone, it's 2-2, and this is a goal we should not concede. He got a head. That was the header. Attempted clearance at least, and it went straight into the floor, and then he's just waiting out there, and the ball comes to him. It's really good technique. The Raimondo couldn't get his hands up in time, and it's 2-2. Poorly done. Altidore going to grab it and have an attempt, and wow, what a save. I thought that had found the back of the net, but it's a really good save from Raimondo, from Altidore. They're looking for something and not finding anything there. As here come Toronto after our giveaway, and we're going to collect it on Woha. A poor giveaway again, and this game has gotten really scrappy at a really bad time as Altidore puts it in the side netting, and there is not a lot of time here, and we're going to just attempt to walk this up. And what a terrible touch by Glad. A really bad touch, and it's taken a deflection and gone out of play, and Real Salt Lake have a corner here to win the game. I cannot believe that touch from Glad. Dreadful. And it's headed on and cleared away just. And we're going to end this game 2-2. A couple of chances either side to win the game toward the end there. Not quite from anybody. And a 2-2 result on the road at Toronto. Not awful. We've drawn Dallas, drawn Toronto, but we've also got 2 wins in there. 8 points from 4 games will definitely get us into the playoffs. 2 points a game, so that's not too bad. And unless Dallas win their game or Colorado come from the back there, we're going to put ourselves in a pretty good position. And Glad, with his dribbling at 43, almost cost us the game there with that dreadful turn. Jesus Christ. All right, we're going to sit in the next game and then take a look at where we are. Not necessarily in the table, but everywhere else as we get ourselves a training injury. Kralach is out 2 days, not too big of a deal. And then a monthly scouting update. Reject. Reject. No 15-year-olds. That's a pretty decent one. Reject. Reject. And then we could take a look at our... Oh, I guess not. It's gone. We can actually take a look at it in a minute. After we, once again, sim this, as Lennon moves up to a 70. Not too bad, flying through a little bit. And they're getting up there as we move along, and then we'll advance, as we said, over here. So we got Vancouver and then New York City 2 times in 3 days, and then I believe San Jose. So 1, 2, 3 games in 5 days. Alright, tough sledding, as we are going to have to do some shuffling around. Some of these players that the rest of the squad are really going to have to step in and play some here and there. We got 1, 2, got plenty of center backs, plenty of wing backs as well. Wingers, but someone's going to have to play striker, someone's going to have to play in different spots as we try and get through, as my cats just love fighting. And we're going to have to put ourselves in a bit of an awkward position when we move some players around, guys. But that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Maybe next episode, depending on... Well, next episode, what we're going to do is going to play through those 3 games. But depending on who gets really tired, who doesn't, we may start to look at some transfers and things of that nature as we look to bring in some reinforcements for the back end of the season, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.